This demonstration is how to make shepherd's pie. The ingredients that you will need for this recipe include 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 brown onion finely diced, 1 cup of frozen vegetables. I have used peas, corn and carrot, and they need to be thawed. 500 grams of either lamb or beef mince, 2 tablespoons of plain flour, 500 ml or 2 cups of beef stock, 2 tablespoons of dried mixed herbs, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, salt and pepper, and for your mashed potato on top you will need 4 medium potatoes, 40 grams of butter, half a cup of milk. Equipment needed for this recipe include a chopping board, a wooden spoon, a knife, a frying pan, and either one large baking dish or individual baking dishes. If you're going to eat this dish straight after preparation, you will need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. You may decide that you want to make this dish and put it in the fridge and leave it for later on in the evening, and then when you're ready to cook it, you will need to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Prepare your mashed potato as you would normally cook it, using the full potato. Step 1. Finally dice your onion. If you're not sure how to do it, I do have a demonstration on YouTube. Step 2. Heat your oil in the frying pan. Once heated, add your onion and cook it till soft and transparent. Step 3. Add your mince to your frying pan and using a wooden spoon, stir it to break up any lumps that you have. Now you want to cook this for approximately 5 minutes or until your mince has turned brown. Once your mince has browned, what you would need to do is drain any of the fat from your frying pan. So what I normally do is just tilt it to the side or tilt it forward so that all the fat will drain to one side, and using a spoon I just ladle it out until all of the fat has been removed from the frying pan. Step 5. Add your thawed frozen vegetables and cook in with the mince for approximately 5 minutes. Now they're not going to soften in that time, but they will be cooking in the oven later on, so they'll certainly be cooked by the time you're ready to serve this dish. Step 6. Add your flour and stir that through, and then add the tomato paste, the mixed herbs and the stock, and give that a good stir. Step 7, you now want to bring your liquid to the boil, and then you're going to turn your heat down and let it simmer for approximately 10 minutes until your sauce starts to thicken. So the difference between a boiling and simmering stage is boiling will have rapid bubbles, simmering will only have a small amount of bubbles. So you want to make sure that you don't have it bubbling when you're cooking it, simmering it for the 10 minutes. You want to have it on the low heat with just minimal bubbles happening. Step 8. Prepare your baking dish, either a large one like the picture I have there or some small individual ones, by just spraying lightly with some oil. Step 9. Spoon your mince mixture into the prepared dishes. Step 10. Place the potato that you prepared earlier on top and spread over the mince. Step 11. Sprinkle some nutmeg over the top of your potato, and now you're ready to bake. Step 12. Place in your preheated oven and bake for 25 to 30 minutes. I have one of these small convection ovens. If you don't have one, I suggest you get yourself one. It cooks things in half the time. You're using a lot less electricity, and you've got some shelves on it, so you can fit a reasonable amount of things in it. You don't need to preheat. As soon as you're ready to cook, you pop it in. As I said, because it's has such a small area, it cooks a lot quicker, and you are, as I said, once again using a lot of electricity, and you're saving yourself time in lots of different ways. So I suggest if you haven't got one, grab yourself one of these. They're only relatively cheap. I think you can pick them up for under $30. Step 13, you're now ready to serve.